Hey, John Assaraf here. Welcome to another edition of my Achieve Even More training sessions, which I do every Tuesday morning. So, law of attraction. How many law of attraction folks do we have out there? You believe in the law of attraction? Does it work? Doesn't it work? Many of you remember me from the movie The Secret. Hey there, J.R. Badian. How you doing, buddy? Law of attraction. Does it work or doesn't it work? I always wonder what people think. Hey, Jaciana. Hello, Ernesto. If you can hear me and see me, hit the like and the love button. Let me know, does the law of attraction work? J.R. Badian, I know the law of attraction works for you. You're always making magical things happen. So, hey there, Nichelle Webster, Susan Satari, hello. So does the law of attraction work? How do you make it work for you? I talk to people every single day. They tell me, John, what are the secrets to the law of attraction? And so I'll tell you a few of the secrets to the law of attraction. So many people have it so wrong. They're so off base. They have no idea what it really is. They have this misunderstanding. Jonathan Gibson, thank you. I love you too, my friend. Guten Morgen, Christine, Jagriti, Neil Dixon. So if the law of attraction works, let me know. Just type in, John, I know the law of attraction works. And then I've got one question for you. I'm going to start teaching you a few things that will help you understand the law of attraction a little bit more. Can you do me a favor, pass me one of those? I'm asking my assistant, Vanessa, just one. Just this one or that one. Perfect. All right, I got something I'm going to show you in just a minute. So does the law of attraction work? Rocky, finding that feeling. All right, hey there. Okay, Robert Hilton, nice to see you. Okay, we got lots of people on right now. So does the law of attraction work? None of you are answering any questions. So Chell or Shell, I know the law of attraction works. Of course it works. Hi there, Susanna Lidberg, Beverly Phelps, good morning. Yes, it works. It's always working. Now, we've got to go a little bit deeper underneath the surface to understand this elusive law of attraction. A lot of people, have this misunderstanding based on the movie, that, you create a vision board and then all of a sudden things magically, are attracted to you and all the good stuff comes to you and the challenging stuff or bad stuff doesn't. And that's bullshit. How's that? You heard me say it right here, right now. Bullshit. That's not how the law of attraction works. But I will share with you how the law of attraction does work. Let me ask you a question. Let's say you were to make more money or attract more money. What's one thing you would love to do if you had more money? Would you go on a trip? Would you buy a new car? Would you pay off debt? Would you save for a college fund? What would you do? What would you do if you had more money? I want to know. I want to know what it is because I'm going to help you achieve and make more money. Christy from the Philippines, hello. Dell Share Action, you're on the right track. Hi there, and Tim Pyle. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hello there, Debbie. Hello there, Debbie. How to maintain law of attraction? Well, there are delays. There are no delays in the universe. There's maybe delays in your expectation point. So Nell says, pay off all debt, buy a home for the holidays, invest in what? Retire. Okay, retire. So let's, I see all your comments over here. Love it. Fly helicopters on a regular basis. I love that, Rocky. Pay off bills and then travel. Pay off debt. Nicole, I would pay off debt. Lisa Ann, you'd pay off debt, save for your daughter's college. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Hi, Louise. Mercier. Bonjour. Nice to see your name again. All right. So Sharon says buy a house. Jennifer says travel. All good stuff. So let's understand and let's get away from the surface of the discussion. Do you agree and believe that everything is energy? The mug that I'm holding that says, love, laugh, or live, love, laugh. What's that made up of, right? You can hear it. What's that made up of? My phone with my kids and wife and picture. What's it all made up of? My pen, right? My Rubik's Cube that I have here on my desk. What's it all made up of? Somebody tell me, what is it all made up of? If we go past, you know, what our eyes see, right? If we go past what our eyes see, then what is everything made up of? And hello there, Ted Carolus, my Yankee friend. What's it all made up of? And Leah says everything's made up of energy. Bingo. Ding, 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 ding. So energy. So what do we know about energy? Energy is always in either a wave form or a particle form. Particle is physical, wave is potential. Potential, physical. So everything exists in the quantum field as a wave or potential particle. So here's one of the things that is important to understand. We're talking about money. What is money? You know, the green paper or the coins that we refer to as money, that just represents money, right? That's the physical side of what money is. But money is an idea. Money is a means of exchange between people, between companies, between governments. We exchange, you know, money for products, services, knowledge, skills, companionship, whatever the case is. It's a means of exchange. So when the energetic exchange happens, people exchange money as a form of return for the exchange. So stay with me for just a moment here, because when we understand first and foremost, above all else, that money is a form of energy, if we look beneath the surface at the law of attraction, first, the thing to understand is there is no shortage of money. There are trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars and coins and different forms of money. So first and foremost, at the spiritual level, there's no shortage, right? There's no shortage. So if for whatever reason you're not either earning enough of it or have enough of it, something must be out of harmony, out of resonance. I want you to think of coherence, right? And let me explain this to you. Let me show you something. Let's say we use an example of a Rubik's Cube, right? A Rubik's Cube, right? So this Rubik's Cube is not solved at this moment, but the potential for having it look like this is perfect, right? So we know that there are certain moves that I would have to move this Rubik's Cube in order to get it to look like this. There's an algorithm, there's a process, right? Knowing that this is the potential. So the first thing we have to start off with is understanding that there's no shortage of money in the universe at the spiritual level. Somebody type in SEMP. I'm actually going to type it in right now, and pay close attention to what I'm about to do. SEMP, right? Can you see the word SEMP there? Right? SEMP is a model that I teach all of my students around the world. And when we talk about SEMP, knowing that S in the word SEMP is the spiritual side of money. So first and foremost, if at the spiritual level of money, there is an abundance, then something other than an abundance must be in your way. So we have to go a little bit deeper to understand how this law of attraction works. So if you were in a band, okay, let's say you were in a band, and let's say you play the piano, and then the other band member or orchestra plays, you know, the strings or the quartet or the trombone, and there's somebody on vocals. Let's say there's 5 people that are part of a band. All right, we got a guitarist, strings, blah, blah, blah. What happens when one of the band members isn't playing in harmony with the other band members? Do you have coherence? Do you have music that sounds great? No or no? Of course, no. You can tell that something's off. Well, when there is Somebody that is out of harmony, out of key, out of tune, you don't have resonance, you don't have coherence, right? And so when people are thinking about the law of attraction, if for whatever reason money is not flowing, okay, into your account, something is out of harmony, something is out of coherence, something is out of sequence. Does that make sense so far? Something's out of sequence. I'll show you what it could be, all right? So something is out of sequence. So if we know at the spiritual level there is abundance and there's more than enough for everybody, the first thing that you have to work with is to believe, right, that there's more than enough. So what you have to do is you have to stop looking at your bank account, at your income, at the money you currently have and say, oh my God, there's not enough. Because what you're looking at is the result, the effect of what you did or didn't do in the past, what you did or didn't know in the past, or what you did or didn't feel in the past. So if you start off with the spiritual, the S in SEMP is spiritual, that there's more than enough, there's more than enough for everybody, that is part one of creating coherence. Part two, the E. Does this make sense? Part two, the E. It's emotion, but what is emotion? Well, emotion is energy in motion. If everything is energy, which is where we started off, 12 minutes ago, that everything's made up of energy, is the energy in motion towards you or away from you? The money energy, is it towards you or away from you? So you have to understand that you've got to get in coherence, in harmony with the flow of money towards you. Does this make sense so far? Okay, does this make sense so far? Spiritual means there's an abundance of every amount of money you can even think of. Energy, okay, in motion is your emotion. So are you vibrating and oscillating and in harmony at the level of the income that you want to bring in? Are you thinking positively but emotionalizing negatively? Are you out of coherence between what you consciously want and desire and what you are subconsciously feeling? Are you feeling a lack and limitation? Are you feeling like there's not enough? Are you feeling like money is eluding you? See, because if you believe spiritually there's more than enough, but emotionally you're not in harmony with what you believe spiritually, you're out of coherence, you're out of harmony. So that's the spiritual and the energy or the emotional side of it. Now we get into the M, okay, the M. All right, now we get into the M, and that is mental or mindset. So all of you who follow my work, read my books, whether it's Having It All, The Answer, Inner Size, the Vision Board book, or you've seen one of the 8 movies I've been in. When I talk about mindset, it's a complex thing to understand because we have your attitude, could be positive, could be negative, could be empowering, disempowering, constructive, destructive. You can have a growth mindset or a fixed mindset. So attitude is one part of it, but what about your beliefs? What if you believe or you have limiting beliefs, like you're too young or too old, or you're too Asian or too Caucasian? What if you believe that there's enough money and you even feel, but what if you have limiting beliefs that are out of harmony or out of sync with the income that you want to earn? So if you know that there's abundance and you feel that there's abundance, but you have a limiting belief, is that harmony or chaos in the brain? So there are 2 different types of beliefs when we talk about energy and we talk about mindset, there is something called a declarative belief or explicit belief. And that is the belief to say, yeah, I think I can achieve that. Yeah, I believe I can do that. Yeah, I believe that that's possible. But what if at the implicit level, you have a disempowering, limiting belief? Now you have a positive mindset vibration of what's possible, but you have an implicit belief that's negative. Now you have a positive and a negative fighting each other in your brain, causing chaos. Now I'm going to bring you back to, remember what I said about the band. If any one of the players is out of harmony, out of sync, you don't have coherence. So you have to get the spiritual, the emotional, and the mindset working together. Now, the other piece here that I didn't talk about when I talked about emotion, what do you think fear is? Fear of doing your best and failing. Fear of disappointing yourself if you don't succeed. Fear of succeeding and then failing. What if you try your best and you get embarrassed, or you're ashamed, or you feel guilty, or somebody judges you, or you're ridiculed? If you have fears that are activated in the subconscious mind, those fears release neurochemicals that causes you to lose motivation and causes you to do what? Procrastinate. So if you spiritually believe that there's an abundance, and even if you're emotionally, excited to achieve it, if you have fears or self-doubts and you don't know what to do with it, then something is out of coherence or harmony. So those are three of the four pieces. Is this making sense, everyone? First and foremost, is this making sense? Tell me this is making sense. Thank you, Rosie. So here's, we're looking for coherence. The law of attraction is about the law of resonance and coherence. Now, let's go to the P. And by the way, I would be remiss to not let you know this, but I'm having an event that's coming up called Money Squared, the neuroscience of financial success, where I teach people how to double or triple their income in 6 to 12 months at least. And so if you want to see the event that I'm having here in San Diego, 2 days live with me, a small group of people, my team's going to put up a link right in this feed, and at least go check it out. Watch the videos. Make sure you go to the bottom of the page and see the testimonials of the students that I just finished working with here in San Diego. It'll blow your mind what they've said. And several of them have already doubled their incomes in the last 60 days. So check that out. So look at Money Squared. So let me go to the P now. So we've covered S for spiritual, E for emotions, but not just emotions on how you feel, but E for emotions on your fears, your limiting beliefs, your self-doubts. If you don't get those in alignment, then you're out of coherence. We've talked about your mindset. And now let's talk about this physical thing you call your body. I don't know where this crazy, stupid illusion is that people have, thinking that you're going to get something for nothing, for nothing. On this little blue planet that you and I live on, we invented this thing called money as a means of exchange. We invented this thing called money as a means of exchange. So if you go back in time, what did we exchange? We exchanged seashells for chocolates. We exchanged hay for our horses for bread, to have lunch or dinner with. We exchanged coins for things that we wanted to. When we used to live in small, villages and tribes, initially, everybody just did whatever was needed. And there were people who hunted and people who fished and people who foraged and people who fixed things and people who took care of elderly or children or each other. And that was a means of collaboration. But then when certain tribes or villages got good at certain crafts, certain skills, and one tribe was really good at hunting or fishing and another tribe was really good at foraging, the people who were good at foraging said, hey, I'll give you 5 bushels of this for 3 pieces of that. It was a means of exchange. And then when the villages and tribes moved further and further away because their populations grew, we then invented this thing called money or coins that were stamped, with either people's heads on it or animals on it to represent a certain means of exchange. So 5 of these for 9 of those, 2 of these for 80 of those, 80 of these for 1,000,000 of those. We developed this system of commerce where everybody would get paid for fair value in the marketplace. Now, I want you to just think about society, right? You and I, we work, we provide services to people, and everything has a value. A diamond that is flawless is worth way more than a diamond with inclusions. A Lamborghini or Rolls Royce or Ferrari is worth more than a Toyota Hyundai, not because, it goes fast, but the craftsmanship, the time, the number that it makes. There are certain laws of compensation. Is there a need in the marketplace for your product or service? How good is your product or service compared to other people who provide that product or service? And how good is your ability to offer your product or service to as many people as possible that would want to exchange it? It doesn't make a difference if you're a doctor, a lawyer, a homemaker. It doesn't make a difference if you're, working from home on the internet or if you're proofreading for somebody. There is a marketplace that dictates, what people are willing to pay for your product or service or skill. And you're not going to get away from that marketplace. So there aren't a lot of people that, of course, there's people who are into philanthropy and give away money and give to causes and charities and things. But to sit and think that you can create a vision, write your goals, and sit there and meditate and visualize and look at your vision board, and all of a sudden, poof, you're going to make $1 million. You've got to stop smoking crack. It doesn't work that way. You're out of coherence if that's what you're thinking. You've got to get the spiritual alignment with the emotions, with the mental, and the physical. If you create those 4 pieces together, then you have coherence. Then it's frictionless. It's effortless, not effortless, not frictionless, but frictionless, effortless. And the whole idea with the law of attraction, get rid of your old thinking of, somehow it's magically gonna be attracted to you. No, what happens when our brain locks in spiritually, emotionally, physically, or emotionally, mentally, and physically on the vision and the goals, and we are taking inspired action towards it, and we are eliminating all of the other potential things that could get in our way because we are learning to pay focused, inspired attention, and we're doing the right things in the right order at the right time. And if you don't know what those are, your job is to figure out what the F they are, because ignorance doesn't do well in the physical world. Ignorance just means you don't know. It doesn't mean you're stupid. It means you don't know, okay? So when you think of the law of attraction going forward, stop thinking about it as something's going to magically come your way and land on your lap because you're a really nice, kind person. Yes, nice things happen to nice, kind people. But the illusion that think, believe, and you'll achieve is bullshit. It's just a fallacy. The last 6 letters in the word attraction. What is it? Can somebody tell me what are the last 6 letters in the word attraction? Somebody tell me, what are they? Last 6 letters in the word attraction. I know what they are. Do you? Action. Action means you being in action, right? Thank you, Jagriti, right? Action. So not just any type of action. It's the right action in the right order at the right time. It's like a safe. Let's say you have a safe and there's $1 million in the safe. And let's say I give you the 4 numbers, okay, that is required to open up the safe. What if I didn't give you the order of which those 4 numbers, 19, 27, 56, 72? If you didn't have the order of which goes first, second, third, fourth, you could be in action doing the wrong things. And if you do the wrong things at the wrong time or at the right time, it doesn't matter. It's effort more, not effort less. So you've got to get the spiritual, emotional, mental, and physical alignment. And it's just like solving a Rubik's Cube. And that's how you that's how you resonate, with the law of attraction. And that's how you get this law of attraction. It should be called the law of resonance, not the law of attraction, okay? There is no scientific law called the law of attraction. It's metaphysical. No law called the law of attraction. However, there are laws around harmony, around resonance. So if you take, a piano and you hit, there's how many keys on the piano? Do you know how many keys there are on a piano? Don't know how many keys there are on a piano, but if you look at all the keys, the black and white keys on a piano, you can hit all of them, but only the A440 key, okay, will get a chandelier that it's in resonance with to vibrate, right? Why? Because at the spiritual level of sound, right, sound travels at a certain speed. Certain keys are in harmony with a chandelier. What if you had a tuning fork? How does a tuning fork work? It is the law of resonance. And so the key for you is, if you want to learn how to be more in resonance spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically, and you want to have a blueprint in your hand to take home, to double, triple, quintuple your income, make the money you want to make, live the lifestyle you want to live, I urge you to come and let me teach you for 2 days exactly how to get the right mindset, what the skill set is, and what the action set is to be in harmony and coherence. All right? There's some information below. Join me for Money Squared. It's all about exponential growth. When you get in coherence, when you get in harmony, when you actually follow a plan of action to achieve your goals, you're able to achieve them in an effortless way, in a frictionless way, in concert, in harmony, in resonance. And that means you don't have to figure it out anymore. All right. So my team is putting up a link for you. I hope you enjoyed this. I want you to achieve even more. I want you to get rid of the mental and emotional obstacles that are in your way, get rid of these strategical obstacles you may not know about, and get into coherence. All right. Have fun. Hi there, my friend Eric Swanson. Hi there, Tom Dwyer. Darlene, nice to have you on there. So, did you enjoy this? If you did, give me a little like or love. Share this with people. I want to change what people understand about the law of attraction. All right, let's give people the right information in the right order at the right time. Share this and have an amazing day. I'll say hello to a few of you now, especially if you share this. I'll say hello to you. So I'll say hello to Susan Walsh. Hi there, Susan. Elizabeth. Grace, hello. Atish, hello. Christine, hello. It's going to be an awesome event. Sia, hello. Darla. Jack Heller. Hi there, Jack Heller. Nice to have you on. Greg Fowler, good morning to you. Jagrita, hello. Eric Swanson, hey, buddy. I hope to see you at the Money Squared event, buddy. Christine Rogers, Susanna Lidberg. Grace, thank you. Mary Hawkins, thank you. Goldie, thank you. This event will blow your mind. So Monique, I'm glad that was amazing. Diane, hello. Michelle, hello from Ventura. Hey, Gwen Ferrari, thank you for sharing this video. Just hit the share button. I want to get this seen by 100,000 people. So we got 100,000 people in harmony, in resonance, in coherence. Hey, Lynn Carolus. Say hi to Yankee. Give Yankee a big hug for me. Hi, Eileen. Okay, have an awesome day. The link is in the chat. Be well, my friend.